if you just purchase a firearm and it's going to be used in any type of defensive situations, you do want to make sure that you are going to get a good flashlight. And one of the ones that I found that's going to be one of the better values out there, especially if you're on a budget, is this Feyachi 200 Lumen light. Now, if you're familiar with the firearms accessory space, you definitely know that this looks very reminiscent of the Streamlight TLR2S. And that's actually good because that's a quite robust design. So what we have here is a combination of light and laser, and the way it's going to work is exactly the same as that Streamlight TLR. What you have is a rocker switch on here, and then you do have a selector switch on the bottom. So the way this works is, if you're not familiar with rockers, if you press it down on the right, it is going to be instant on. If you flip it up, it is going to be an on, constant on that way. So same thing here. If you flip on the left side, you can just press it this way. So if you go clockwise, it's going to go instant on. If you go counterclockwise, it's going to put it on. Now the option that you're going to have is with this one, so right now we have just the light. If you flip this down to the middle position, that's going to be light and laser. And if you just have it to the left, it's going to be just the laser, which you can see right on here. So personally, I'm a huge fan of having a light. I'm not 100% on using a laser, especially because some people will actually end up using it as a crutch. I would say is, if you've never shot a firearm, or if you just want to have it for a spouse or somebody that will just use it, yes, I think it's good to have a laser. However, if you're experienced, I think a laser is a crutch and it's going to kind of hold you back a little bit on there. But the light on here is fantastic. It is a 200 lumen light, and it works really, really well. So the way it's going to mount is going to mount to a Picatinny rail. You do have this attachment in here that's going to be separate for whether it's going to be for a Glock or a Picatinny type rail. So this can be used definitely with both modern sporting rifles, but with a Picatinny rail, or you can mount it to a handgun as well. It doesn't have a quick release lever. What it has instead are two Allen screws, and you do get a wrench inside in order to screw it on and off. So it's not going to be a quick on and off. It's definitely going to be permanently attached on there. Now, the way that the battery cover removes and the way I'd recommend it, it is not held, it's not attached permanently into here. So press it down. You have this latch on the front. Open it up, and then under spring tension, the back battery door is going to open. Inside, you're going to have two CR123 batteries. On each side, it will show you which way the batteries are going to go in. So on the left side, it's going to be positive out. On the right side, it's going to be positive in and negative out towards you. To mount this battery cap in here, it is going to be a little bit, I would say it's not super duper easy. So you do press this in. It will catch on the bottom. You do want to make sure you're going to maintain pressure on it. And then with your other hand, you would mount, there we go, you would close this metal latch that's going to go over it. So because the battery door design is this way, you can also get a pressure switch for this as well, so you can control it on and off that way. It is going to come with two sets of batteries, so that's one of the things I definitely do appreciate about Feyachi. You do have a second set of batteries in here, plus you do have the manual for it as well. Overall, for the money, I think this is an incredible value, and these are also going to be available in a couple of different colors as well. So if you're looking for a good value light, do take a look at this one. This is the Feyachi FL, I believe the 200.